Daytona 392. Got 20-inch by 9.5 on all four corners. Wrapped in 275 Pirelli P0s. 6 piston Brembos with slotted rotors in the front. And you got the 4 piston Brembos in the rear. Daytona stripe. And then we got the Daytona, sorry, the 392 black decal. I'm surprised that they didn't make it a badge itself, but it is what it is. And I'm gonna keep the front bumper guards on until I get an actual splitter. I don't know why they don't come out of the factory with a splitter. You got the Hemi decal on the hood. The nice hood scoop. The matte black roof. And this is what it comes with from the factory, so matte black spoiler. Yeah. Overall, I mean, beautiful, beautiful car on the outside. I mean, it breaks necks, literally. Daytona badge. So there it is. 6.4 liter V8 392. Comes with a Mopar cold air intake from the factory. If I'm not mistaken, this is how all the Daytonas come. So very pleased with the car. For completely stock, it pulls extremely hard. I'm really enjoying it. So look at that. You can see it on there. Oh, actually over here. They got the 6.2 Demon, 6.2 Hellcat. That was kind of funny when I seen that. So just showing all the engine sizes, the 6.4, 5.7, 3.6. So yeah, just want to show you guys the exhaust. It's all stock exhaust. There's the actuators for the active exhaust, and it's basically right in between the mid pipes and the cat back of the stock exhaust system. Not sure what size it is. It looks like possibly 2.5, 2 3/4. So yeah, that's what it looks like. So as you can see there, just a regular Charger splash. It doesn't have the B like the Scat Pack does. It doesn't say 6.4. I wish it said Daytona, but you know, it's all right. Going on to the Uconnect itself, we got the Apple CarPlay connected already. All you do is plug in your USB to your phone and you get the little Apple apps and everything, Spotify, music, phone, messages. It's pretty cool. We're gonna go ahead and just jump straight to it and get straight to the performance pages, because this is something that people like to see first. And on the home screen, you can customize these gauges however you want. You can put, you know, oil temperature, you know, change that to oil temperature or however you want to do it. Completely up to you. I have mine just on engine power and engine torque. Even though I have other pages here, I just like to still have it on there. You have timers, okay? And you have other gauges as well. Flip between the pages. You got your G-force. You got your engine, just like on the Challengers as well. Just the layout's a little different if I'm not mistaken. And then you got the new one, which is dyno. I'm not sure if they introduced this in the 2017 models, but in the 18s they do have this. I also know that the new Durango has this as well, so it's pretty cool. You can see it goes up to 500 horsepower. You can record up to 120 seconds of history, 60 seconds, 30 seconds, however you want to do it. And you can take a screenshot up there with the little camera. So it's pretty cool little performance features that, you know, the Uconnect offers. All right, so moving on to the little button down here, the Super Track Pack. So we hit that, and then this brings up our performance control. So we have the launch control set up. You can adjust your RPMs. We're only at 264, so we can't use launch control just yet until we hit 500. Go to drive mode setup, and right now it's currently in the default mode. So on default mode, we just have everything as normal or comfort. And then going on to sport mode, everything's just on sport. Okay, and just, I mean, you can see it even there. If I hit sport button, it'll change everything to sport. So I wish it had the track app itself. I heard that that makes a huge difference compared to just this regular sport mode. But unfortunately, the Daytona does not offer the track pack like the SRT does. And I don't know how much different the active exhaust will sound after 500 miles. I don't know if they will open up, if it's just going to sound the same at all times or what. So other than that, you get your regular standard features such as your climate. You got the heated, vented, and heated seats. Same thing for the passenger. The mirror dimmer. Got your sunroof. And then a nice cool feature for the convenience. In the rear seats, you got your heated rear seats. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Daytona stitching, leather, and they called it Alcantara and then they called it suede. I'm not sure, but if you own like a 2012 through 2014 SRT8, it's the same material. The reason I mentioned that specific year just because I had one of those and it's just that same material. So very nice though. And then you got the stitching, the gold stitching or yellow stitching on the door with the leather on there. You got the Daytona on the passenger dash. And I wish they would have put Daytona on here. It would have been something unique, something different. But it just says Dodge, but no big deal. And then we have the Alpine speaker system. So that's like the only thing that is missing from the car being fully loaded. So if we had the Beats, it would have been all set. But it's all right. No big deal. Got your radio. Got the Sirius and all that. Going through the climate. Just other apps. You got all your controls up here. Heat controls as well up there. Let's see. More settings, audio settings you can adjust. The equalizer, however you want to do it, and stuff like that. So some nice little features. You can see got the little demon in the background. So they don't have like a Daytona thing. They don't have the 6.4 liter super B, B on it or whatever. So they have a Hellcat and a demon, and just some other regular like red and some funky looking background. So I just chose a demon. Best looking one out of all of them anyway. So